Could Red Bull swap drivers again? The decision hasn't yielded the success that Red Bull expected. Tsunoda has scored just 7 points in his 9 races with Red Bull, and currently sits on a 4-race streak without a single top 10 result. His Grand Prix weekends are coming undone in qualifying, as the Japanese driver hasn't once featured in Q3 in the last 5 race weekends. Lawson, meanwhile, is finding his feet after a slow start to his Racing Bulls return, scoring points in 2 of the last 4 races, including a P6 at Red Bull's home race in Austria. He surged ahead of Tsunoda in the Drivers' Championship with 12 points to Tsunoda's 10. Marko, though, has shut down the possibility of Red Bull reverting to its early season driver lineups for its 2 teams. A driver change doesn't make sense, Marko told Sky Deutschland, adding that it was the right decision to replace Lawson with Tsunoda. Absolutely, because Lawson was also completely exhausted. He needed a few races to recover. Now he has defended a 6th place brilliantly against Fernando Alonso with a 1-stopper. I think he would not have stayed on his feet next to Max either. The 82-year-old believes Tsunoda's biggest problem is a lack of self-confidence, with the driver faltering in key moments when there is pressure to perform. Yuki lacks self-confidence, said Marko. We have to think about how we can stabilize him so that he performs throughout the weekend, which he partly shows in free practice. He had that dangerous crash in Imola. It is now a sum of negative events, but the speed is there. We see that in the practice sessions, but when the pressure is on, that changes. Red Bull team principal Christian Horner also weighed in on Tsunoda's struggles after a horrible Austrian Grand Prix, finished with the 25-year-old last in the classification, having been lapped twice by the race winner McLaren teammates. Of course, we'll look to see how we can support him. But there's a big delta between the 2 cars, Horner told the media, including PlanetF1.com.